What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today, the shill media, the mainstream media it's like the call went out. It's like the NPC call went out, the update rolled out, and they are all doing their marching orders right now. Look at all of these articles. Look at all of these articles within the last few hours. It's so strategic. It's so obvious what they're doing. My goodness, 3 hours ago, how Captain Marvel respects its comic book legacy from Hollywood Reporter. Let's see, Captain Marvel, Brie Larson flies an F-16 from Collider. Brie Larson believes Carol and Maria are the great love of Captain Marvel. Oh my God. Rotten Tomatoes revamp could save Captain Marvel. Seriously? You really believe by pissing off a hundred or tens of thousands of fans, you feel like that can help? What are you talking about? Trolls tried to ruin Captain Marvel, so Rotten Tomatoes disabled. Captain Marvel was attacked by online trolls. Rotten Tomatoes took down their system. Rotten Tomatoes finally removes a tool trolls have been abusing. Rotten Tomatoes removes early fan reviews after Captain Marvel probably backlash. Captain Marvel soaring towards $150 million domestically. I mean, it's so many out here. Rotten Tomatoes is changing its audience system because of trolls. Rotten Tomatoes tackles review bombing by eliminating pre-release comments. Here's how Rotten Tomatoes is going to be different from now on. Captain Marvel was attacked by online trolls. Rotten Tomatoes took action. My goodness, man. My goodness. Rotten Tomatoes takes drastic action after Captain Marvel review bombing. Captain Marvel trolls trigger major change at Rotten Tomatoes review site. Captain Marvel review bombed. Rotten Tomatoes just took major action against trolls. There's some Twitter. Daily Wire. Let's see. Captain Marvel star gets political. Trolls, and I like how they use the word trolls, hit Rotten Tomatoes, so site makes changes. And I'm sure Rotten Tomatoes is, I'm sure Daily Wire is using trolls in a very, playful sense, because that's the Daily Wire. That's Ben Shapiro's, website. So, Rotten Tomatoes takes preemptive strike against troll reviewers. They did the same thing. Parentheses. Yeah, man. So this spin. This is a crazy spin that they're putting on it. I need to turn my phone down, but we had the article written by, I believe it was Screen Rant, where Screen Rant was talking about, episode 7 or episode 9, and how they were already getting ready for the review bombing to happen on episode 9. And again, are there people that are trolling the site? Yeah, it's called the internet. It happens everywhere. It's been happening for as long as I've known of Rotten Tomatoes. That has happened. But it's not that widespread as people are making it out to be. It's always been like this. There's always been, a few people. But this all started with the Down with Disney's treatment of Star Wars. This little 15-like Facebook page that had absolutely no following whatsoever. And because someone found a comment made by that account that worked into the narrative they were trying to create, they've made this thing out to be like the most successful thing that's ever been created, and it had hundreds of millions of followers, and it's so dumb. They still reference it to this day. I don't understand how they continue to reference this stuff. I don't understand how we've gotten to this point, but this is where we're at with it. This is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. My goodness. And again, the NPC update went out. All of these sites are just throwing out the marching orders. What has happened on Rotten Tomatoes is ridiculous. It's unacceptable. And we, the common sense people, know it. We understand what's going on. We're not going to be fooled by the mainstream media. We're not going to be fooled by the shill talking points. We're not stupid. We're not. We know what's going on, and this is what's terrifying to them. So they are tripling down with their talking points. They are trying everything they can do to try and save this movie. Now, do I think the movie will be a failure? I'm not sure, man. I really don't. I'm not seeing it. I'm boycotting the movie, as I announced earlier. I have no idea what this movie is going to do. I really don't. I don't know what to think on how this thing is going to perform. I just know that it's obvious what's going on. And the mainstream media is now banding together to try and control the narrative, because they were losing the narrative when everything was happening on Rotten Tomatoes. So Rotten Tomatoes just shut it down to where they can try to regain the narrative. That's what's going on. This is not good for the film. It's not good for Endgame. It's not good for the MCU. It's not good for movies in general. but it's where we are. This is the world we live in now. And we have to continue to speak our minds and voice our opinions and, you know, just speak with, you know, facts and truth and logic and common sense. That's what we're going to do. All right, I've talked to my guys over at geeksandgamers.com. I mean, this thing I'm trying to do is a big project. It really is. And my guys are looking into it more. I don't know how long it could take, but the discussions have started. So that's the best update I can give you at this point. The discussions have started. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. And let me know your thoughts on this. I mean, is it as obvious as it seems to me that the NPC update went out? The call, basically there was like a mass email like, guys, we need you to fix what happened because the narrative is getting broken and we have to fix this. Okay, let us disable those comments and then let's go ahead and let's start writing all of these articles on all of these sites at the same time, and I'm sure nobody's going to notice that this is a strategic plan to save the movie with the whammon and the political message. That's what's happening right now. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Make sure you subscribe to Geeks and Gamers. We appreciate it. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.